When Andy and I talked about building a relationship to co-develop this project, was a very exciting opportunity to me. Andy is a brilliant visionary, and so to be able to work with someone who not only saw the vision, but knew how to execute, made me really, really excited about the possibilities.
The neat thing about this innovation center, especially here in Montecito, is that we're just 20 steps away from the bank. And it allows us to meet with them in a constant way to rapidly revolve and evolve the scenario and the solution, as opposed to purely just waiting for the time slices which are available to us.
Having your innovation center here on the West Coast, where we have the ability to go talk to some of your innovators, have a place to break away from what our day-to-day is, sit down and think about what could be, how could we, and really get together with folks who are like-minded as far as what the innovation, what the technology can support today, what technology is out there around the corner that we can support folks tomorrow with. That is really, really exciting for the future. And I am really happy that Montecito Bank Trust selected Baker Hill when we had the opportunity to really take a look at loan origination providers and then to expand that relationship outside of just loan origination.
When I think about what made them the right fit for a co-innovation model, Montecito really champions this concept of togetherness and relationship. And more so than any other company that I've worked with in financial technology software, it's really been a blending of relationships and rolling up the sleeves, whiteboarding, solutioning, rapidly iterating through a scenario in order to make sure that what we're building meets their needs in the first place.
So one of the great things about working with a fintech partner like Baker Hill, if you ever have the opportunity to do that up close and personal, is that they're so solution-oriented and they're such good listeners that you can't help but have an excellent outcome. And when you have the innovation center right in your backyard, well, right next door to you, that proximity creates the synergy that you can't get anyplace else or any other way.
Having the innovation center on the second floor at Hollister is a place where we can run through our problems, work on a whiteboard, and find solutions.
The development that happens out of that is unlike any other kind of development you're ever going to get, because you've got the user and the developer standing right next to each other saying, no, oh yeah, try that, okay, let's do, oh, that's perfect. It makes everybody happy. I mean, everybody wins when you do it that way.
Santa Barbara is our first, our launching for the Innovation Center. We have our headquarters in Carmel, Indiana. Candidly, this was both intentional and opportunistic. We had a great partner that wanted to do this with us, so it made perfect sense for this to be our flagship. It also served as a great presence on our West Coast. Now, with that being said, we serve community banks and financial institutions, including credit unions, throughout the entire United States. This makes perfect sense for us to open up additional innovation campuses. I see many more innovation campuses popping up, whether it be on the East Coast, in Texas, throughout the United States, so that we can embed ourselves into the fabric of the communities in which our financial institutions operate, and work closely to deliver solutions that community and financial institution space needs.
So the idea that innovation centers will be popping up here all over the country, to me, is a really important opportunity that community banks need to pay attention to. Maybe you could be first, or second, or even third. But the point is, you can be part of making something really extraordinary happen. I invite community banks to come and experience this and to think about what's possible for their company, for their people, for their customers, because if we make this work across the country, if people engage with these innovation centers and really see the power of working together with a fintech partner and what can be created in a really positive way, as partners, we can change the future for businesses. And powerful as that is, small businesses contribute 50% of the GDP of our country. They hire 50% of the people in this country. They need to be successful, and they need to have some kind of certainty that they're going to be able to continue to grow. And if we can be their partner in doing that, what a wonderful outcome.